The color editor tool is split up into 3 different tabs: Basic, Advanced, and Skin Tone. In this tutorial, we're just going to look at the Basic and Advanced tabs. The Basic tab is split into 6 predefined color ranges and also one that covers the entire spectrum. With any of these ranges selected, adjustments can be made to hue, saturation, and lightness. So in this case, by selecting the greens, I can adjust the lightness, for example, to be darker or brighter. Any of the 6 ranges can be adjusted in terms of width. So if you need to include more colors, you can grab the handle and widen it, or less colors, you can restrict the width like so. So in this case, we could make a further adjustments to the purples. And again, I could darken or lighten these and change the saturation or hue specifically. But if more control is needed, then the Advanced tab is the answer. The Advanced Color tab varies in that you first have to define the color range. Do this by selecting the color picker and then clicking on the tone in the image that you want to edit. Straight away, a suggestion will show in the color editor which can be further edited. Grabbing the outer handles can widen the color range or restrict it. And the saturation range can be edited by grabbing internally and restricting it like so. To adjust the range more precisely, enable View Selected Color Range. Anything that is not part of the selection will be desaturated. So this way it's really easy to see which colors are part of your selection. Clicking on the icon here will quickly span the entire saturation range. And we could see more colors were included there. Then simply edit the range, keeping an eye on the image to see exactly which colors are going to be edited. So in this case, restricting the saturation removes more of the background, and then moving the range closer to the pick color, which is the dot in the center, gives us an even better selection. The first slider, Smoothness, controls the roll off into the surrounding colors. So moving smoothness down to 0 gives us a very hard edge around our color range. This can often give you a more precise selection. You just have to keep an eye on the image to make sure you don't see any hard edges or posterization where colors closely match. But on this image, we can see having the smoothness too high means that we're bleeding into areas of the image that we don't want to adjust. So in this case, I just want to adjust the spices that are on the background. So by moving the smoothness down, we can get a really nice accurate selection. Once you're happy with your range selection, turn off View Selected Color Range and then adjust hue, saturation and lightness in the same way that we would do in the Basic Color Editor. The ranges of the sliders are actually greater too, giving you more scope for change compared to the Basic tab. To add more adjustments, simply grab the picker again and click on different color tones. You can add up to 30 in the Advanced tab. The Advanced Color Editor is also supported on layers, making it possible to do even more precise adjustments. For example, in this image, if I just want to adjust the reds in one area, I can mask that and apply the adjustment to just that layer. So first of all, create a new layer. I'll call that Macaroon. And then select my Draw Mask cursor and do a quick mask over here on the right hand side. As before in the Advanced tab, select the color like so. And now I can freely adjust the lightness, saturation and hue, but only affecting that area. Any selected color range can also be transformed into a mask, allowing further adjustment from any compatible tool. So as before, select the color range, and in the sub-menu of the color editor, choose Create Mask Layer from Selection. Very quickly, this will create a new mask. If I press M on my keyboard, you can see the mask now on the gloves and gives me the possibility to make any other adjustments with a compatible tool. So we could adjust exposure, contrast, and clarity just on that area. This is sometimes much faster than trying to mask manually or using the auto mask, for example. Overall, the color editor allows precise and powerful color adjustments with simple controls. Use it to fine-tune colors or add creative effects to your images.